at our forecast, Alexandra.
Yeah, it looks pretty good this weekend. You enjoyed the nice weather, I'm sure.
Yes, absolutely. I got to get out a little bit today. It was very beautiful.
It's nice. It was bright and sunny. We had just a few cirrus clouds, just almost perfect to me. I know some people like it all kinds of different ways, a little warmer, a little cooler, but either way, we are getting another front on Tuesday, and then we have another front moving in probably next weekend. So that might actually bring a few showers to the area roughly a week from now. So just a little heads up for the weekend before Halloween, although Halloween itself and probably most of next weekend too, honestly, looks dry, and it will be cooler then with that second front. But for tomorrow, nice warm weather continues on our Sunday. We do have some rain expected Tuesday with the front, but probably not everyone will get the rain like some of you have been wanting. Temperatures right now in the upper 60s across our area. East-southeast winds just a little bit breezy, up to about 10 or so miles per hour. We have mainly near 60-degree temperatures north of Lake Pontchartrain, even some upper 50s at Bogalusa and Bay St. Louis. Elsewhere, mostly in the middle to upper 60s. And here are those southeast winds ushering in that bit more warmth and a little more humid kind of feel that we had today. Our temperature super seasonable for this time of year. The average high for today's date at the airport is 79. Today we hit 79, the average low is 62, and we started off today even cooler than that in the 50s south of the lake, and we had some upper 40s to about 50 north of the lake early this morning. Now we do have our surface high just to the east of us. Around this high, that's why we have those southeast winds, and that is just going to warm us up slightly today, tomorrow, and into Monday. Out here is the general area of our next front, and as this moves across the U.S., there will be a threat of some severe weather across especially the middle of the U.S. this week. Not so much for us, though. This is the upper low that will be driving it, dipping to the south, but then kind of most of the energy staying to the north. We may see another low developing, but again, probably staying north of us. We will be looking for some rain with this front, but it doesn't look too impressive. I'll show you some model amounts in just a second. First tonight, though, ahead of those fronts, temperatures near 53 north of the lake, and we'll say lower 60s to maybe middle 60s south of the lake. So not too cold, certainly not as cold as earlier in the week. This could be your Sunday morning wake up forecast. Mostly sunny and a nice cool start to the day. Tomorrow during the day, highs will be about 80 or 81, very close to or maybe just above average. Mostly sunny skies, southeast winds near 12 or maybe up to 15 or so miles per hour. Your planner for tomorrow, looks really good to me. Most of the day spent in the 70s and just kind of brushing the lower 80s for the afternoon and then falling back into the 60s for evening. Our chance for rain stays low through Monday. On Tuesday, it jumps up to about 50%, but that means not everyone will get rain. Some of us will, though. As this front moves in, we may have just enough moisture to get a few showers and thunderstorms, likely during the daytime hours on Tuesday. This is our GFS rainfall forecast, though, all the way through Tuesday night. Maybe a quarter of an inch or less, and this is the European model showing a similar scene. So not a lot of rain expected, but hey, at least we have a chance after a dry October, and even most of September was dry for our area. Now, in the tropics, we still are talking about this one spot. Non-tropical system out here in the Atlantic. The National Hurricane Center still highlighting it just like yesterday with a low chance of development as it moves off to the west-northwest. Now this one's not coming anywhere near the Gulf or near us, and actually look at all of this. It's going to have some strong upper level winds, especially as these fronts and these troughs of low pressure keep dipping down and moving off the east coast. So even though it has kind of officially a chance for developing in the next day or so, once it gets into this general area, it will reach some cooler waters, and it will also have less favorable upper level winds. So this one really not looking like too much of a concern, although it might take on a couple of subtropical or tropical characteristics very briefly. So no threats for us in the tropics. 7-day forecast shows our rain chance at 50%. Tuesday, that's your hopeful day for rain, and by Wednesday, we're already looking a little cooler and drier. That nice dry fall feel will be back with highs maybe only in the middle 70s. Note Saturday, and maybe even early in the day Saturday, we have a chance for a few showers with that next front. But I don't think it's going to be an all weekend kind of rain. If anything, it might be a couple showers, and then we're drying out already potentially by Sunday and into Monday. So Halloween looking pretty close to average temperatures, 70s, maybe 60s for the evening, and dry at this point. We'll keep you updated.